Good morning, everyone, and good afternoon, as it's right on that noon time. It is me, Matt in the Hat, and we are back together for some Pathfinder 2 Kingmaker live play sessions with our good friends from overseas. We are going to jump straight over there and have them introduce themselves and where we're up to and what they've been doing. Let's jump there. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Howdy.
How are things?
Things are well.
Good here. On
Oh,
vacation.
good.
Vacation's
Yeah,
good.
vacations. I'm
Lucky
good.
duck.
Hmm. Very good.
Yeah, I'm working. I'm working on the holiday because double time. Yay!
Is it a holiday for you?
Well, I mean, like Thursday and Friday are holidays.
Okay.
I'm working those 2 days. So yeah.
Happy holidays, everyone, on for Thursday and Friday.
Yep.
The day when most people eat way, way too much food. Like,
They trample each other for flat screen TVs.
oh, I won't be going anywhere on Friday.
It starts
I
on Thursday
mean,
now. Get an extra whole half a day of madness shopping.
I, once again, I will be eating whatever it is me and my wife decide to cook, and we
Yeah,
will
I
be
don't go outside.
watching whatever that is from not there because I'm not going there.
All right.
The
And
delivery service I work for said, is offering like a whole bunch of extra money to work on that Friday, and I was like, no, not doing this.
no, it's gonna be insane.
Well, it's good to be back here for some Kingmaker with you guys. We have followed Knock along a quest that he has to become the new Goblin Hero God, um, and dismantle the current Goblin Hero God. Um, and yeah, so he has run into this cave here, and we have followed him, and we fought some Goblin Bat dog things, which were interesting, and then some bugbears in our pursuit to try and find the leader of these goblins. And yeah, we're still trekking through. So we'll go bottom up today. Good evening, Rufang. Good to see you out here, guys. If you're not already following Cool Fang, does some awesome music and has some cool layback sort of building streams when he can. He's a good supporter of the community and love you, Cool Fang. It's good to see you doing well today, bud. Um, so we're gonna jump over to Melkov, who is playing Kaldor. How is Kaldor doing? What is on his mind as he has been going through this cave and with all of the quest points up till now?
Well, feeling pretty good about being able to destroy whatever these abomination bat dog things are. Those are something the world didn't need. Um, and we're about to destroy a Bargist, whatever the hell that is.
Mm-hmm.
I don't
Yeah.
know what it is, but Knock is certain that we can kill it, and so we probably should because he seems to be fairly onto it. He's already decapitated two trolls on his own,
Indeed.
so he clearly has some insight into the green skin problems in the area. So why not? Let's go kill another whatever a Bargist is.
Not indeed. Why not indeed? All right. And Azrael PC playing Lucas. How's Lucas
Yeah.
feeling? What's going on in his mind?
Um, he is feeling pretty good. He likes the way that the last few um fights have gone. He's feeling like he's really starting to catch his stride and trying to level up his leadership, so to speak.
All right, yeah, and do you feel like that's going well?
I do. We'll see if the DM thinks that it's going well.
Indeed, indeed. All right, and Mixed Nuts, and who is playing our very voracious Vra Redhorn here.
Burr's not quite so sure about the leadership thing that he just heard a moment or two ago. At the very least, you're doing what you're supposed to do and like shooting stuff. That I agree with. But this place, this place is terrible. It's not as bad as the Owlbear Cave, but it's still terrible, and I don't want to be here. I want to finish killing this stuff and get the hell out of here.
Fair enough, fair enough. And it looks like someone in chat has very kindly redeemed a fate turn setback for your character there, Mixed Nuts. So,
Special.
special!
I've already had a fate turned, setback thing. I dropped my vape, and now I can't fucking find where it bounced to on my floor. It's under my desk somewhere.
I'm sure you will find it. Alright, so what can we do? Make life more interesting for Vra here.
No, that's just. I'm here. I'm just trying to find this fucking thing.
You're okay. What do we think, Dragon, about maybe one of his traps might go off while in his pack? What do we think?
Well, I mean, I have to spend time setting them.
Oh no,
I
no.
wouldn't leave them set in my pack.
No, maybe not. All right. Well, what do you have do you have an idea about how we might set you back?
I'm lost searching for things for the first round.
Okay. You want to spend the first round lost searching for things? I think we'd be okay with that.
Digging around in my pack, doing whatever I can't fucking. It's what I'm actually doing at the moment. So.
All right then. Well, yes, Ferrari's going to think that he might have misplaced something and be rumbling through his pack for the entire first round of the combat versus this monster whenever it happens. So we're gonna go over to DM next now, who is playing our wonderful alchemist Thecard. How is Thecard going?
Hoping to not upset the almighty narrator this time with more of the using the rules as written fun.
Oh, good luck.
So going for heroic level tasks.
No, it's good that you are using it as intended and written. It helps us learn things.
Like, what the hell were they thinking?
Yeah, like that. No, I know very well what they were thinking. They were tuning it for their style of game that they have designed, and that's perfectly reasonable.
I'm trying to not abuse it.
I know. No.
I mean, I know I could.
This is
I'm trying not to.
Well, I mean, try in one hand and poop in the other and see which one fills up faster.
This is not on you, and I've never been upset with you.
Well, technically, rules as written, Azrael, I could be using the 10 vials constantly to do like big bombs and then just take 10 minutes and recoup them.
Yeah, I know.
But I'm not.
So you're not
and
abusing
I can
this...
do that while we're walking through a dungeon or something too.
Yep. So
Like
you're not abusing the system. Yes, you're not abusing the system.
Why are you not? I mean, once again, what? Sorry.
Alrighty Alrighty, well, it's good to check in with you guys and what is going on. So, you are where you are in this little cave, little complex that we're in. So, it is over to you and with whatever it is that you would like to do next. I have already looted the bodies for you and deleted them so that they're not taking up screen space. And all of the loot that you found is in the stash.
Well, I'm gonna walk up to Lindsay so I can actually see.
All right, sounds reasonable.
Probably gonna stay glued to her so that I can actually again see.
She looks over to Lucas and she says, "So, is it odd to you that they're following around this goblin who's proclaiming be the next god next to Lamashtu? Like, does that seem like a wise choice to you?"
I just work here.
Because you know who Lamashtu is, right?
No, I don't. That's what we're all trying to find out.
She says, "Well, Lamashtu is like a mother figure to aberrant creatures, monsters, and nightmares. Do we really think that that's the right thing for?"
I think he's just kidding about being a goblin god. I think he just wants to be the goblin hero, which is fine and valid.
I mean, he seems pretty devout to me, but
Let's see where this goes.
all right.
The clap was for the vape.
Yes, I feel that. Old man. So yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, all right, well,
and-
lead the way, I guess.
and well, you're the one I can't see in the dark, so you're the one with the light on you.
Well, in case you haven't noticed, the light extends for 20 feet bright and then 20 feet not.
All right, I will walk in front of you then, Lindsay. I am sorry. You feel better now, sir?
That was a tremendously hard-fought battle against the dust bunnies. We'll have to take care of those later.
All right, I'm gonna turn the corner just to see like what I can see, which isn't a whole lot.
I believe the others are gathering.
There's a
in the hall.
corpse
Shall we
here.
join them?
Otherwise, yeah, it's
Okay.
mostly just that door there.
I would like to open the door. Does anybody want to cover me?
I'd like to regroup the whole
would
group back
advise against
together
that.
before we do anything.
That's fine.
I have a
that's the
blanket
reason why
here that I could cover you with if you like. I could obfuscate that grisly, weird, moss thing that is your face.
Lindsay, would you like some bandaging of your wounds? You seem like you've
Wow.
taken a few hits.
She says.
I think she literally just called you Moss Face.
Pretty much.
fine. At least it wasn't Swamp Thing.
She says that might be a good idea. Yes, to not die. That I'd really like that.
Well, I wanted to make sure I notified you so you don't walk off while I'm doing it. That would be counterproductive.
I'd forgotten about this. That was also under my desk.
Oh, is it one of those things that has a little tiny dice in it?
Yep.
Do we
Except
take?
for I have to come up.
We take 10 minutes. Is that what we're doing?
Is that somebody's gonna take 10 minutes for what?
That's an action if I need to. We can just do battle.
Well, it's up to you. You gotta tell me.
Yeah.
Which one are we doing?
Is the group going to let me take 10 minutes? Or does the group want to move fast?
Take 10 minutes. I don't care. I want everything to be good.
Keldor, we're gonna stay still here and wait 10 minutes. We're gonna keep moving.
I don't
Rar's
like waiting. If people need healing, we wait.
I'll just do the battle medicine because you guys seem restless.
No.
I don't mind taking
Rar
minutes
is
at all.
Rar's the only one who
If
seems
we're gonna take
restless.
10 minutes, then I'm gonna lay hands on Varar.
Okay. Then
I mean, it's fine.
we'll take a rage off then, because he can't be raging while.
Well, I'm just saying that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. We can just do battle medicine.
No,
It'll just be next.
Please don't. Please just take the 10 minutes.
Take the 10 minutes because we
Why?
set up to do that for one particular reason. We all discussed it. We all said it was fine to take the 10 minutes. Then you changed your mind to decide to do the other one. Let's just do that because the
That's
rage
fine, then.
it's not limited like 5th edition. I roll initiative.
Yeah.
I have the option to enter a rage
Boom.
every time.
Well, okay.
So, I mean, there's
That's for Varar.
Rar.
yay.
And then I'm gonna take 10 minutes to rest.
Yep. Past 10 minutes.
Recoup that.
Oh.
So am I taking the lead again to see what I can squish? I mean, what I can find for traps?
Yep. I'm not gonna be dumb and go in there and I'm not gonna tank. I'm not doing that.
I appreciate
so-
you looking after me, Thackett.
Certainly.
In fact, I'm gonna back up a bit.
You know, clicking on the graphics of the stream of the foundry on the stream is not gonna help me move stuff around.
yeah. Funnily enough, this is like, why won't this do anything? Is this broken?
Yeah, I was like, why is this? Oh, yeah, that's Twitch. Twitch doesn't give a fuck if I click on it.
Generally, no.
All right, so should we prepare anything? Are you guys gonna take care of Noknok too? Like, you just gonna let?
I can do him next.
Be back in a minute.
That'll be an additional 10 minutes unless we want to battle medicine.
Let's just do the 1 10 minute. You can battle medicine him. I agree to the 1. 2 is too much. 2 is longer than Vrar can bear. 1 eternity is long enough. Oh man,
Nice.
jeez. Yeah, that is a damn nice roll.
Okay, well,
The fact
like
that your
everyone
base
else.
for that is the plus 15 though is just
It's awesome.
yeah.
I don't know what you mean.
Oh, I know that you had to very specifically build for that.
Well, I mean, I wanted to build, like I said, the group didn't seem to be as thrilled with the whole other aspect, so I figured this worked well as a means of doing non-magical healing or non-clerical healing.
There we go. So, Keller should know by now that my method of checking for traps usually involves setting them off and hoping that my saving throw is good enough. He's been around me enough to know that. Are you going to want to be right by the door? There you go. And
Noknok comes up to replace him, and he's like, "I trust you."
I'm just going to open the door.
All right.
What
Well,
the fuck's over here?
yeah.
I mean,
So
we weren't quiet out here, but it's been 10 minutes.
I'm gonna show us. Oh, something
Oh,
here.
fuck.
All right, what we're gonna do? We don't have thing. Just think, very dark blue mastiff hound with shadow and like green eyes and teeth, and you've pretty much got what you're looking at. But it's the size of a horse.
What, the
A,
Bargus?
a
And
mastiff the size of a horse. Is that what you just said?
yeah, um,
Nice.
That's a big doggy.
and it
So
also
only slightly larger than an actual mastiff.
it also has wings, bat-like wings.
Oh.
What?
Now we know where the bat dogs came from.
Oh.
All right, and
Bat dog
as
puppy.
you
A,
It's a
Bat
big
dog
bat
mommy.
dog.
as
a
you
giant goblin bat dog. Sorry.
as you open the door, you see this beast lick its lips, and it says, "Ah, congratulations! I see the demise of the goblins in your eyes. You are the ones that defeated them. You have done well. Yes, you have done well."
Thinking about just slamming the door in the monologue. But
Well, that's
Good.
rude.
have fun rotting in the dungeons. Slam the door. Lock it. Let's
Rude.
go.
Oh God.
Says
I'm
you
sorry.
must be very powerful adventurers indeed to have defeated such a force. I'm wondering, perhaps, if maybe you might be interested in working for me. And at this point, Knock will leap into the room and he shouts, "I, Knock shall claim your head, child of Lamashtu, and with your trophy, I shall take my place as a god at her side." And rolls initiative.
Oh, knock.
I
You
haven't
stupid
played
bastard.
the Owlcat version. How am I doing, Asriel?
I'm not nearly deep enough yet.
Oh, okay.
I haven't played. I've been playing Baldur's Gate 3 and ESO.
Shocking. I'm shocked.
You should be. Oh my God. Terrible roll. Oh God, even worse. Good job, Thickard. Oh,
I mean, I don't usually have a problem with the healer being last in the party. That doesn't bother me actually. That's usually a really good position for them to be.
It's more that I got a nat 1. That's the thing.
yeah.
And we know how much the game system likes me at times.
I'd rather you burn that up on the initiative than
Oh, I
say
agree.
a saving throw.
I'm just worried it's, not the only thing it's going to be on.
We're just setting you up for failure later.
Oh, you mean the American school system? Oh, wait.
Oh no.
Wait,
No.
public school system. Excuse me.
can we try to stay in Galeria?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Oh,
My face hurts.
that was a knee jerk. Sorry, couldn't help it.
You're a knee jerk. All right, so
Nargloom is the talking dog.
Yes. The Bargist.
so Nargloom is the talking dog. Yes.
Okay.
And I'm assuming that that's a Bargist, not knowing for certain what a Bargist even really is. As
Yeah.
well.
Yeah, I
He
don't
doesn't-
know. I don't know
I've
what
never
a
seen
Bargist
one.
is. I know he's a talking dog.
Yeah. As far as I can tell, there is no in-game token for it at the moment. So I apologize.
With wings
Okay.
to boot.
No, you're good. You're good.
What
The amount of generated artwork, both initially by Foundry and then by enough the number of things that people themselves have just plain done. Okay, that is a pretty badass looking picture.
It is. That definitely looks like what I thought it looked like.
Somebody needs to brush that dog's teeth.
Yeah, they're not supposed to be that color.
This is it's a pretty old dog.
All right, so yeah, that's what it is. Fun.
Oh, and Knock has decided that violence is the answer.
He's definitely decided on violence.
Yeah, he woke up on he woke up into his violence this morning.
I mean, he decided on violence whenever he was born and hasn't stopped.
All right, so Vrar,
Oh, well.
as Knock Knock leaps into the room, you're like, should I? What? I get. Yeah. So what do you want to do?
Well, first, I'm going to drag this. I rolled initiative, so I'm going to drag this rage on.
Perfect.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to strike from there.
Okay. So can you show me your trajectory again, please?
I went here. I went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay.
So that would be a total of 6, but I've got 35 for movement while raging. So
On trajectory, go forward. Go for it.
I rolled out sideways like that just simply on the off chance that there was a trap in a straight line path.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead.
Hold on, I gotta get him targeted again. I switched off by moving it.
7, 8.
No, 17's gonna miss.
It is.
Wow. This is gonna be fun.
I mean, I rolled a 2. 20 also
Oh.
misses. Done.
All right.
There's my turn.
Oh, this is gonna be
So
hard.
make a couple of attacks, and Keldor.
Fur
Okay.
goes whiff whiff.
So go 1, 2, oops, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 with a sudden charge.
All right.
I love the fact that that doesn't have to be in a straight line.
It would not be terribly useful if it did.
And he flanks.
I rolled a 3.
Did. Unfortunate.
And then second swing.
Yep.
With map.
That'll hit.
That's better. Okay.
29's gonna hit though, yeah. It's still not a crit though.
It didn't hit the scythe tree.
We just need to hit the
Luckily,
scythe
we're
tree
not
with
fighting the scythe tree.
napalm strike. Napalm strike is the correct answer for the scythe tree.
Uh-huh.
All right, you overgrown goblin bat dog, you're going down.
Okay, so that's interesting. Okay, so
Shaking. He's shaking in his paws.
all right, so we have Lucas.
Yes, sir. I am going to, let's see. At this range, it is 40. I think I might, let's see, I don't have the volley problem, but I might back up. 1, 2. Okay, that's good enough. Now it's 50. That's fine. And
And it's still lit up well enough for you to see.
yes, yes, it is.
Cool. Cool. I'm just making sure because
Sure,
sometimes
absolutely.
founders
No
weird.
worries. Let's strategize. Since it's my thingamajig, my bleed.
Yep.
That's probably good.
What?
That's probably good. It's probably good.
I hope.
50-50.
Bing. It's a hit.
25.
Let's see. The creature you hit is off guard to a designated ally on the next attack. So it will be off guard to Keldor.
All right. I will. We will remember that.
And I will roll damage. Clunk. Eat arrow. And I'm gonna map.
Okay.
Nice.
Yes, sir. Here we go again.
Not so nice.
Not so. That's fine. I will. Can I take cover where I am?
No. Why would you be able to do that?
I don't know. I just figured I would ask. It's fine.
So, unless somebody slams the door shut, then you'll have cover.
You know what? Screw it. I'll just do another map.
No, you used your 3 actions. You moved and shot twice. That's 3 actions.
Thank you for correcting me. That's awesome. Thank you.
All right. Lindsay will come in, and she's like, sees everything going on. She starts to sing. Oh, the brave adventurers, then they died. They challenged a god.
Whose side is she on?
She's on the story's side.
Inspire courage. So you may pull that over you if you like, and then he will see. He will shoot at it.
Oh, Jesus Christ! Sorry.
Wachow!
Nice.
Not so nice.
Damage. Alright, and that is her turn, and it's Nargloom's turn.
Fat dog time.
Bat dog. Alright, and so he will look to the side and both sides. Ah, yes, I see that you are indeed capable adventurers. Let's see how you handle these.
Don't you know you're supposed to be given a command to speak, dog?
Bad dog.
Okay, so before we go too far, this happened before you got in because he has heard you all along. I need to have that. That happened before.
Because there was a brawl happening right outside his room.
Yeah.
With bat dogs.
Fuckers woke me up. Damn it.
Well, I mean, come on. Ezreal, how many times have you managed to actually sleep through the 2 dogs fighting in the hallway directly outside your room?
Don't ask my wife that question. You would be surprised how easy it is for me to sleep through shit. Like a lot of shit.
However, on the other hand, not at all.
No, she feathers sleep heavier than she does.
That sucks.
I, however, sleep as heavy as
18.
a frickin' stone.
18.
melatonin helps.
So he's sustaining the spell.
Yeah.
Screw
Does
you and your healing.
teleporting trigger an attack of opportunity? If they do
So let me check sustain for you.
Oh, in a random
It
direction.
says the movement doesn't trigger reactions.
Oh yeah, it
Sustain
does.
sustain does not. Reappear, so can sustain the spell to vanish and reappear 10 feet away in a random direction determined by the GM. Alright. So it's gonna be basically I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
Blood Bowl scatter. Okay.
8. The 8.
Yeah, Blood Bowl scatter.
4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. It's going this way. Oop.
That's like a throne, stone chair of some kind.
10 feet away. And then going to cast a spell, which will provoke opportunity attacks.
Ooh.
Bad goblin, bad dog.
Yep, you hit. Alright, so let's think need to also
Wop wop.
That on? Yeah. So hopefully this will reduce its damage taken as it yes, great.
What about for mine?
Yours.
Okay. So 5.
That's a pretty
And
substantial drop,
Well, that's probably part of the blinking, huh?
yeah.
I would assume.
And then we do one of these.
Wow. That's rude.
And 2 creatures down here roll initiative. Oh, whoops. That was that. Okay, I'll reveal them now. Alright, Noknok. He says, you cannot hide from me. I have the blessing of Lamashtu, and you will perish. And once you have, I will rise. I will rise to be by her side. Then, come charging in. We'll seek. Perception check. And I'm going to make this a GM roll. Does not find said creature. And looking. Have what we need. We do. Will just looking at what he can do. Climbers, Jason focus. He will get ready to aid. So prepare to aid. Is that good?
Well, the target I thought I was going to have is nowhere to be seen, so that kind of causes a problem.
Yep.
Did we hear noise from down below or not?
Yep.
Okay.
And said beastie thing did like mention, these and looked towards the south before he vanished. So down there, you see two red caps. Those. This and copy that. This. Go.
Okay.
Oops. Yeah, that's what he is. Massive scythe, little creature.
Yeah, they're nasty, creepy little dudes.
And they're psychopaths.
Every last
Yeah.
one of them. Utterly deranged. In every mythos I've come across.
Yep. Not knowing how bad they are, but thinking they don't look very nice, I'm going to go ahead and quick bomb the lightning bottle at them. That was prepared this morning. It won't have splash damage, but it will have persistent damage.
Okay. Go ahead and target and roll.
Nice.
Ah. I was so hoping. So splash damage becomes persistent. And other than that, it acts like normal.
And they're off guard.
Correct. For the one round.
Yeah, good enough. Which one did you target? Okay, I can tell now.
The one that has the persistent damage and is off guard. You did persistent cold. I don't know if you care about that.
I don't.
Cool. I don't either.
As long as it's the damage, it doesn't.
As long as it takes the damage, that's all that really matters. And that's why I just wanted to verify. Then I'm gonna quick bomb the other one and pray it hits because we need it to. No.
Yeah, I don't think
I'm
that's
gonna hero point it because we need it.
Okay.
I really shouldn't, but we really, really need it. And that was rude.
Nice.
Yay. 2 more persistent damage.
So that's on
And
the
off guard.
same one or the different one?
Yeah, no, different one. The other one. Which is why I would spend my hero point. Otherwise, I wouldn't have spent the hero point. I would have just been disappointed.
Right.
Disappointment.
Oh, trust me, I'm no stranger to that. I have children.
Aye. Excellent. Good job. And then Vrar.
They bring you the greatest joy and the greatest dread. It's great.
No, the silence of the toddlers is terrifying.
That's my point. They bring you the greatest joy and the greatest dread. That's what I'm saying. Like, they're not just all terrible or all great. They're literally both at the same time.
I am going to move to there and strike. Oh,
Well, when you move, got an attack first.
go ahead. Is it going to prevent my finishing my movement and the attack that I just rolled?
No, it shouldn't.
Okay. It will reveal the hidden asshole, though, I'm sure.
Yeah, he may or may not choose to do it. You haven't seen that he has one yet. I'm gonna let it go. So go ahead.
Goodbye, Red Cap.
Hope so.
Splat.
That was move, single strike. Target the other one and the map. Oh,
That's another dead red cat.
Mm-hmm.
turn around and kind of look at the rest of the room. Just looking for the thing. I'm done. That's my turn.
I am going to move
114 points of damage turn.
I am going to move to here, and then I'm going to ready action to attack the bat dog if it gets in melee range.
Wow. Vrar, you disgusting creature. I'm glad I did that -2 for them, though. That helped. Crit.
Get crit squish, crit squish.
Crit.
All right, so you finish your turn, Varar. Kaldor is doing what?
I'm moving to in front of Thekard and holding action to attack the Barghest if it gets in melee range.
Okay. Okay, red cap
That was nice.
More red caps.
is going to heal 10 health.
From being dead, he heals 10.
He was
Wow.
unconscious.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. You reduced him to below 0. And then he is going to...
If he stands up, he's probably going to get splattered.
Yeah, doesn't have either of the weapons in his hand right now. So he's going to make a quick kick in Varar's general direction. Which misses Varar.
Glad that's the case.
Kick by 1.
And try again. Doesn't know any better. And then the next one is going to heal for 10 hit points. Target Ra and take 2 Iron Boot strikes.
So he took his damage at the end.
What persistent damage does. So let me just
I
check
just didn't
it.
see it in chat that it says he
Didn't
took
come up.
Looked like he took the damage or rolled his recovery.
The other one, the other one did take it. He's gonna roll, doesn't recover. Gonna roll, doesn't recover. Yeah. Well done. Lindsay? Well, that's rude, isn't it? Summoning in other things. Gonna move in there. And she's going to... Yeah, she's going to target one. Gonna say, see if you can come back from this. Cast Paralyze. Oof. Okay, with a success, the target is stunned 1.
Jesus.
That's a success, by the way. Stunned 1 on a success.
Is that the renamed whole person or whole monster?
No, like Flesh to Stone or...
Okay.
That is her turn. Nargloom is going to roll a d8.
Do you have to sustain a spell with your first action in the round, or can it be any action?
Good question. What is your first one? Choose one action, choose an effect that has a sustained duration. I think duration extends until the end of your next turn. So I wouldn't matter, I don't think.
Okay.
But so he could do it at any time. In fact, he will do it at any time. So instead, what he will do is make an attack against Noknok from hidden. So Noknok is off guard to this. And we'll make a Jaws attack. Noknok
I had to
takes
put my
20
I had to
points
put
of
my
damage.
4-year-old to sleep.
And then this. And
What
then he will cast invisibility and then blink.
Okay. Assume lots of blinking.
The thing is doing serious hit and run,
Okay.
trying to avoid being, which, I mean, survivability tactics. I don't blame it.
Sure. Yeah.
But instead of trying to maintain its spells at this point, it's allowing them to drop and recasting them each round, which means they're probably effects it has at will.
Okay.
Yeah, it's nasty. Knock Knock has no idea where it is. He's gonna try and seek. He goes up or down. Anyone can reply to that for free.
Oh,
All right, then he will look up. And he's going to roll a perception check, which is going to be blind roll. That's enough. Okay.
nice.
We'll come up here, and he'll go, "You're right. You're right." And I just need to reveal it for a second so that he can target it. Because he can see it, but you guys can't. Moves up to it and is going to make a strike with his kukri.
Meow to you too, Jenkins. Goofy cat.
Okay. That. And says, "It's here, it's here!" And it will... Deckard? You saw Noknok run up to something and hit at what looks to be just air. But you heard a distinctive thunk as his weapon sunk in.
So how would I locate it so that I could target it?
You would have to seek. Because he didn't have the actions to point it out.
So seek is a perception check.
Correct. It is blind.
If you do happen to perceive it, is there a way to cast light on it so that it can stay
You're a mage,
illuminated?
maybe.
Oh, I didn't know if... Okay. Well, maybe Lindsay can do that when her turn comes
It's
around.
an unattended or possessed object by you or a willing object. Perception check. Yeah, sure. So you managed to see it. I think, hang on, when you seek like that, I might have done something wrong here. Check this. Yeah, I did. Let me just check something quick then. In retrospect, what I need to do is I need to roll a 20. That's still fine. So, Noknok did pass his hidden check. So you can see it, but it is hidden, which means that you have to pass a flat 10 to target it. So you can see it.
10. Wow.
Yep. Correct. Can attempt to find the target, making it hidden to them instead. So you cannot target it with whatever action that.
Of course, because why would I be able to roll below it over a 10 most of the time? So there's, even though I seek it and I know where it's at, I can't target it. Is there a way I can make it so I could target it?
So, yep. Okay, so when something is hidden, actually, it's a flat 11 when targeting attack spell item. Might be able to use the seek action to try to observe you. So you'd have to seek again, but you know. So hidden means that you know it's space. Okay? You know it's space. Can't tell precisely where it is. And from hidden, you can seek again to make it observed. So I revealed it to you because you know it's space rather than you see it. And a second seek would make it observed, which means target it without the flash. Yep, conditions upon condition.
Okay.
Any other questions? That's 15. And what do we have to pass
Do you
to...
have more than once if you fail the flat check?
Sorry?
No,
Do you
he's
have to
seeking. He's
after
seeking. Okay, sorry.
No. Collection. No. So what is our DC, I guess? It's going to be higher than that, I imagine, but I don't actually know. I'm guessing it's a per level? Or the level of the spell?
Wouldn't it be the casting DC of the caster? Like the class DC or whatever?
Yeah, it could be that too. Alright, we'll take that. It means that you do not pass. On that second check. You've gone quiet, DM. Is there anything else you would like to do?
Well, since I'm not allowed to do anything, I guess just point them out to the others.
Mm-hmm. Are allowed.
Not according to the dice.
Rar. Deckard pointed over here. So when you point something out, did you have the action to do that? You did, right?
Yep.
That's my last action.
So, creature is undetected. You indicate that you can see. Indicate a creature that you can see. You can't see it. You can't point it out. This is very. I'm okay. I'm okay to allow it in this case. I'm gonna overrule the rule. Okay.
Well, I mean, even so, for me,
Okay. At
um,
least wanted to try to save them a seek action.
Yeah, so it's going to save you one seek action. However, it is still hidden from you rather than undetected, okay?
and as much as that's a great idea, anyway, as long as everybody else saw it as well, because I don't. I don't intend to cross the room to do that while I've got red caps. They're going to get back up again. They're right here standing in front of me. I intend to hit both of them at least once more.
Okay.
Is my intention.
Decent intention. They're both prone, so they're both off guard to you.
Eh.
Crit.
Very nice.
These things are easy to hit.
Ooh.
71
Ooh.
damage.
You are absurd.
He's using a great pick.
I'm using a great pick. It's if I can get crits, it's ridiculous what it does.
I
Great
am
picks.
going to narrate that one dies properly from the extreme damage. Okay? That's insane.
That's obscene.
Second swing is a miss.
I'll remove this one.
Third swing is also a miss. I have picked out for the night.
Bummers.
For the day. I'm
I thought. I thought you would hit. I thought you were hitting the Bargist.
oh God, I
No.
wish.
Oh.
No, I'm killing the red caps right here, so we don't have. They were getting back up. They were either regenerating, or the Bargist was
Haldor.
healing them, or something.
Yeah. So Thacker pointed it out.
So it's hidden. So it means that you know which square it's in, but you have to pass the flat 11 to target it.
Okay.
Yeah, flat 11 to target or seek action and succeed at seeking
Move
it.
to there. And flat check, I just roll a d20, right?
Correct, yes.
Come on, let me roll. There we go.
It is not enough, unfortunately. So
I'll try
that's an action.
again. Third action, I will try one more time.
So flat check again. And yet again, we have terrible rolls on our flat d20s. But this is what hidden and invisible and all that stuff is meant to do. It's meant to give you
It's meant to make it hard.
yeah, that's exactly right. So
It is a handicap to cause us problems.
indeed.
Yes, Brar.
Red cap is going to
Come on, stand up, motherfucker.
regenerate and is going to attempt to stand up.
I'm gonna hit him.
Right.
Wait, what does stunned one do?
It means it reduces its actions by 1. Hit it, but not crit it. Do that many damage. And
So
you
what's
knock
the
it down
difference
again.
between stunned and slowed?
It's effectively the same thing but different conditions. You're just reducing actions. You can stack them, however. So you can be slowed 1 and stunned 1 for a reduction of 2 action.
Okay.
Also, stunned, you can't act. So total actions. Each time you regain actions, reduce the number you regain by your stun value. Reduce your stun value. So you could be like stunned 4 and lose a whole turn, and then another action on your next thing. It
Just slowed not
overrides, actually. The new rules say it overrides slowed. If the duration of your stun condition ends while you are slowed, count the actions lost to the stun condition towards those lost to being slowed. Stunned 1 and slowed 2, lose an action for stunned, and then lose only 1 additional action by being slowed, so you have 1 action. A little confusing, but they're slightly different from each. Load says always include you have fewer actions, includes a value, reduce the number of actions. Yeah, there you go. Becomes senseless and can't act. Reduce the number of actions. It's done. So overrides. I've had them stacking before. But not this time. Have you exhausted your actions, Varar?
I have. I am done. Brar's finished. Well, that was actually on your turn anyway. At that point, that was you getting up.
Indeed.
That was me hitting the red cap.
Lucas?
That means that he
It'd be great
takes
if I
the damage while he's down. Is that a death save?
1, 2. I'm gonna move up. 5, 1, 2. Oh, where is it? Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I am going to seek the Margist.
Cannot. Well, you can, but it's not going to. So yeah, you can. Go ahead. You don't know
Okay.
that it's not going to do anything. Go ahead.
Okay.
So it doesn't matter what you roll.
Yeah.
So we'll say you spend an action and you cannot find it.
Okay. I can't like see anything else. I don't know anything else is around. That's all. I have to move a second time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I will roll stratagem just to help someone else. Oh wait, no, I have to actually hit it with I have to hit with stratagem in order for it to be helpful.
Correct. So Lindsay
So yep.
can't do a stratagem right now.
Yep.
Don't target.
Okay.
Lindsay is going to roll a flat check. And then she's going to cast Dispel Magic. Not enough. So we will cast that. Oh no, we'd already cast that. Smell magic. Yeah, so she fails.
She saw it and didn't dispel the invisibility off.
Tried. He rolled low, so Nargloom gets to do stuff. Have you prepared an action, Kaldor, or did you just spend your turn attacking it?
I spent my turn trying to target it.
Okay.
I moved and then tried twice.
Okay. Yeah. So it's going to reveal itself. Technically, it is hidden. While it's doing this, I'm going to have you flat-footed or off guard. It is going to make a Jaws attack. Boom. Critical. Boom. Oh, 44 points of damage on that Jaws strike.
Ow.
And it's going to... Oops. Cast invisibility.
So the dispel would have been wasted anyway.
Yeah. Wait, doesn't invisibility have manipulate? So doesn't that mean he gets an attack of opportunity?
Yep. I will reveal it so that you can target.
Sorry, I'm trying to get everything we can. This is going to take all session if we don't do that.
Sorry, it's what it is.
Nope.
I'm not blaming you. I'm just explaining that I'm not trying to cause problems or anything. I'm literally trying to make it so the combat doesn't literally take all session.
Well, the other part there is that for us to be truly effective at what we're doing with the way we got this set up, we have to catch stuff like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, Kaldor, you can make an attack of opportunity there.
I can't see it.
It never appeared on my screen either. at any point while you've been doing that?
I haven't seen it yet since the first time I swung.
See it now.
Nope.
Nope.
Sorry about that.
I saw it there for a brief second. There we go.
Okay, so it goes over here.
No.
Alright, it's over there now. And we have Noknok. He will make another seek.
That's a damn good check.
It's not enough.
Well, 19's the total, not the way you rolled.
Oh, sorry.
19 if I'm a die would have been plenty, but sure.
He's like, I don't know, guys. He will use his final two actions to ready an attack if it attacks him or like if it appears next to Thecard.
Seek. Since apparently that's the main thing we can do.
Oh.
And the rest is wishful thinking.
Alright, you don't see it. It's not within 30 feet of you.
Oh. Great.
Yep. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
See, he has warned us several times that it's very 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 specific. Choose wisely.
Having said that, like a 30 feet just all around you is pretty damn excellent now compared to what
What it used to be, 10?
used to be. You had to choose a direction. Now it's just.
Oh Christ!
Hey,
Wow.
Keldor, are you good with tipping your head back so I can shove a potion in there?
He can turn. Have you do? Doesn't have to.
Yeah. Metaphorical. So I'm going to do a double brew for him and administer the potion.
Okay. A double
and I'm
brew.
done with like double
So
brew is one action.
the double brew is just you use the extra, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
Brar?
Brar's gonna look down at this thing. Does it look like it's mending still?
You could make a check of some kind, either medicine or
Just keep
nature.
hammering it until it.
Not sure at the moment. I removed the other one because you obliterated it. You smashed its skull in. It wasn't going to come back.
I turned it into a fine paste. I know.
Yes, it is still healing.
Pick comes up, pick comes down.
So it's prone. It's all the things.
It won't let me target the dead one.
Okay, I'll put it on 1 hit point for you. There. If it's a crit, it goes down. Doesn't matter what the damage. Not.
Oh. 1 point away from crit.
But
Is
how much
Lindsay still
damage do you
swinging?
do, please? Let's still roll that. I'm gonna give it like a 14. Been down twice, correct?
Yep. And technically, it took damage while it was down.
Okay, then you can finish it here. I will.
Because
All
while it
good.
was
Okay.
down, it would have taken the persistent damage.
Okay. So at that point, I have one. I struck it the once that I just did. I made a medicine, or I made the the nature check to see if it was still healing. So that was another action. Shit.
What's
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. Where the fuck is it?
no one knows right now.
Well, I haven't even been looking for it. I've been busy killing red caps. So
I think you did a good job.
I've had my back to that as I can, when I kill things, I like them to stay dead. This troll and regeneration, red cap and shit is stupid. I don't like it.
Is that all you can do at this stage, or
Yep, yep. That's all my actions.
Eldor?
I'm going to seek.
Or
Come on, Keldor, save us all.
that's enough. Yes. Oh. He's still hidden, so what I'm gonna do, we'll see what this does. All right, I just want to see. I'm gonna put that on, and we'll see if it makes you roll the flat check. See if it's got it rolled in. Okay.
Okay, I will move to there and attack.
That would be helpful if it is, but we're about to find that out. Didn't.
Mm-mm.
But we'll take that as the flat check. Roll again.
For
To hit it. No, you rolled a 6, right?
We rolled a 9.
Yeah, that wouldn't be.
Oh, a 6. Never mind, 6. Yeah.
So yeah, we're still gonna have to do our manual flat check. There we go.
all right, then as a third action, I will. No, that's my third action. All right. I seeked, moved, and swung. I'm done.
Yep.
Lucas, you saw Keldor swing, but you
Mhm.
didn't hear it connect.
Yeah. So I have a this is the problem with being ranged. To get within 30, if I get within 30 feet to do my seek, then I'm within volley, so I get a penalty.
Yep. Unless you use a short bow.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that. I'll just take the -2. So I'm going to move. I'm going to move up here. I'm within 20 feet. I'm going to do flat check.
To target it. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. You can target it.
Okay. Stratagem for free. That's not going to work.
Oh.
Whatever. Try anyway. Far away. Okay.
Okay.
Yep. That's that.
Lindsay. Oh. Seeing that it keeps on doing that. But no one's pointed it out. Is that correct? So.
No, not since the last time that it's hidden.
No, because the dice don't like me. Otherwise, I would have.
He's going to cast Soothe. Boom. Go. She's moved and she cast Soothe. That is her turn. Boom. Nargloom.
Don't climb on that.
Target. Yeah, he'll target Cal. I want.
Bad dog.
We're gonna do something else. We're gonna break. So that's gonna be gone. We are going to cast a different spell. So you can see me, I'm just hidden. So you can make an attack of opportunity, but you still have to pass a flat check.
Got it.
Is casting the spell. You got the flat check, so you may target him and nice.
Uh,
Very nice. That is a big hit too. Cool. There's some damage there. He's gonna mention door. Oop.
Dimension door. Clear space that you can see. Okay. D-door requires line of sight now. Interesting.
Oh, he's actually. No, he's gonna here. Gonna target Lindsay, who's been healing. Oh, actually, seen Thicket heal. Oh, with potion.
Yep, both of them have.
I'm gonna roll a d4. 1 and 2 is gonna be Lindsay, and 3 and 4 is gonna be Thickard. Sorry, Thickard, it's gonna target you.
And here's where he's going to critical miss.
Now, did you see it, Thickard? Or is it completely?
No, he failed his.
Although
it's
cast Dimension Door, so never mind.
it's now visible, right?
Now
Fully
visible. So this
It
is
should
not
be
going to be
visible, yeah.
flat-footed. Back. Oop. That's lucky. If it was hidden,
Ooh, it's not
would've
crit.
been
at
crit.
least.
So 19 points of damage to you, though.
That's way better than the 44 I took.
Absolutely,
That's why I did
absolutely.
44.
And then Noknok. Gonna be like, I've got you now, you beast! Gonna come down here. Target it. I have to take it off. Target it. And he's going to... That was one action. He's going to Twin Feign. Dazzling attacks. Use the first attack to throw the foe off guard. See. Strike. Yep, that'll do.
as that puts you out of volley range.
Yeah. Thank you.
18 points of damage to it.
Very nice.
And then it's then his second attack.
Oh, he might do it.
Come on, knock, kill it.
Does.
Oh.
Dang it.
He missed horribly.
He did miss horribly. Theckered.
You gonna bottle it?
Yeah,
Move away. He's going to make the attack now.
Yeah, because we're not aware of that, so I couldn't not
Uh-oh.
if I didn't want to metagame. Oh, great.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. 40?
Nope.
You?
That's
That's a
not
Jaws.
cool.
That's a Jaws attack.
Oh, you're
Yikes.
dead. Okay. Whew.
Ouch.
Glad it didn't down you.
Still. Ow.
Yeah, he hits hard when he crits.
But you nearly got him. Like, see that he's near death.
Yeah, no, it's great. You know, if you
just-
roll
you
a
can't-
10,
Yeah, no, you can't roll 10. Come on.
I can't even roll a 10.
It's you.
Yeah, no,
what are
no,
you
it's
talking
great.
about? This is not negotiable. There you go. You hit him
Oh,
at least.
finally. Persistent damage.
Nice.
That's
Max
a really good roll. Boop. And then 2 persistent damage. Persistent, and it's
Wasting
2,
all my
and
bombs.
it's going lightning. Done. Okay. And that's it, right?
Move 2 actions, yeah.
Rar?
Yeah.
He made a mistake.
Yeah.
You are
I
absolutely
can-
sure.
I can see it. It is
Yeah.
dead.
It's gonna be dead. All you have to do is hit it, pretty much. Yeah. Made a mistake. He made a mistake. He regrets his life decisions.
You can regret him in whatever hell.
Oh! No.
Oh shit.
Oh, I don't think so. We will be re-rolling that.
Did you not already use your
Oh,
hero
man.
point? Or was that something
No.
else?
I have not that
I
session. I just
did.
didn't
I
add
did.
it in. It won't matter. So map strike.
This game.
Nope. You just miss.
Add third strike.
No, you moved.
Oh no, yeah, you're right. I moved. I had to take the one step, so that one doesn't matter.
Eldor.
Dismiss.
Let's
Kelvin,
see here.
Hey.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll attack him.
Jesus Christ.
He's so dodgy. He's just like, nope, nope, nope.
Rerolling that.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh. I
Alright.
saw it teeter on that 20. It was like, ooh.
Can we
There's a
get the
hit.
roll system? Can we get the rolling system for Baldur's Gate 3, please?
No.
That should do it. Yeah. Describe it.
I am going to pulverize his head into nothingness.
All right. And
Oh,
as
he
you
wanted the
do,
trophy.
As you do, Noknok is gonna jump on it and he's gonna like stop, stop, yeah, stop. Starts chopping it up too. You're gonna pulverize it. He's gonna stomp on it, and as he does, what do we got here? just reading. He says, "I'm ready, Lamashtu," and he like kneels down onto the creature's body, like soaking his knees in blood. And it's just like pulling the blood up his legs and onto his chest and rub. And he's like, "I'm ready, Lamashtu." And he's like, "Make me a god!" And he's like throwing blood up, and he like looks up.
Well, maybe next time.
There's an awkward silence.
Filled with Bro going, well, maybe next time.
I'm gonna go over here and lay on hands on Thicker.
Noknok, the greatest hero ever.
I'm gonna walk over to Knock and put my hand on his shoulder and good job, buddy. It's maybe next time for godhood, but you did a good job today.
Okay. You can see that he looks a little stunned.
Dejected.
Pissed.
Lamashtu didn't make me a god.
Why would she want the competition?
Poke around in the remains of its head. Is there a single intact tooth?
I imagine there would be, yeah.
I'll pick it up.
Sure. Alright, so now that the fight is over, we can finally describe the cavern. Oh. So, this is a large room. It may have been some sort of temple, but today it was largely empty except for the creatures that are now deceased, with only vague remnants of the religious carvings on the defaced wall. To the south, you see several cages with wooden bars contain heaps of filthy straw and dry brush, while to the east, what once must have been a towering stone statue of an armored man has been carved away to form a rough throne. Nearly a dozen bedrolls are strewn about the place with a few unlit cooking fires between them, and you are able to determine that those were used by the Tanglethorn goblins before you laid them to rest. Okay, so that is what you see around you.
I'd like to see if I can identify those religious symbols at all.
Alrighty, religion check.
Go through the bedrolls for loose change.
And oh, nice.
That would be So the religion check is on the previous temple.
Yeah.
Moment, please.
I think he's thinking the original.
Yeah. Not the goblin god. I'm not. Yeah,
Yeah.
whatever. Goblin just co-opted it. What was it originally for?
I hear that. It's Gorham. So, what you know about Gorham is Gorham is otherwise known as our Lord in Iron, Described as the clash of steel, the cry of victory, the gasping denial of death. These are the sound of prayers to our Lord of Iron. For to follow Gorham is to fight. Gorham does not care for the reason of battle. A villager's desperate stand against raiders is no less worthwhile to him than a crusader army marching against demons, nor does he choose sides in such classes. Good or evil, law or chaos, the reason for the fight is irrelevant. It is the thrill of battle that he finds his favour, the crucible of struggle in which victory is there for the taking. He is a. His edicts are attain victory in fair combat, push your limits, and wear armor in combat. His anathemas are kill prisoners or surrendering foes, prevent conflict through negotiation, and win a battle through underhanded tactics or indirect magic. So, very much like valor in battle, glory in battle, honor in battle.
Really's not gonna like my you distract him so I can get him in the back style of killing things, huh?
I think that would be
Nope.
probably fair play.
GM.
Yeah,
Does expeditions inspection play here?
it can.
I'd like to search this particular chamber and the adjoining, like those 3 rooms at the bottom.
Tell us what expeditious inspection it does,
It
please.
says 1 per 10 minutes. You observe and assess your surroundings with great speed. Recall knowledge, seek, or sense motive.
Okay, use one of those.
Okay. Oh, where is it? Oh, I guess it's just perception.
Nice. Sure. You find an iron key hidden in a crack. You also find in that there are secret doors here, here, and here. There's a crude wooden bookshelf on which sit dozens of journals, each detailing. Well, does anyone have Abyssal, by the way? Languages?
Nope.
Then you have no
I
idea what
don't.
it's detailing.
That sucks.
Is it written on skin?
The journals, yes. Blah blah blah. There
Say what
is
kind.
a haphazard heap of valuables, trinkets, and goblin belongings. You find 40 gold pieces in assorted jewelry among the junk. And you find a cold iron halberd, a hat of disguise, a minor sturdy shield, and a lifting belt.
Yay!
Ooh.
Nice.
So I'm gonna open the stash and just put these in there, and then you guys can move them from there. I'm just gonna add the 40 gold. And then we're going to add these other things. While I do you guys have any questions, comments, or otherwise?
There are 2 locked doors down here that I cannot open.
That's because they're locked.
Okay. Does anybody want to lockpick them?
I got a hammer.
No.
I did. Burgess is like, no.
It'll be cold iron. that one. Have a hat of disguise.
Well, I'm going to attempt to pick the lock. Probably going to get a needle in the fingers for that. Checking for traps. That requires perception.
That's the masquerade staff. So it's going to be called a masquerade staff, everyone. The hat of disguise, since hat of disguise was
Copyrighted.
shield and lifting belt. So those are all now in the stash, and you're picking lock.
Yep, I was attempting to. I moved up to the door.
And
Attempted to pick the lock.
right, give me a moment, please.
Thecard, can you lend us your light, or lend me your light, so I can see what's in this room?
You realize that one of you has a key.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I opened the middle one.
So, yeah, with the key, you're able to open it all. You find nothing in there.
All three of them?
Yeah, they
Okay.
they were obviously used to hold prisoners. So all the
Okay.
loot was in the top.
All right. Thank you.
So no prisoners in them currently. Got it.
Correct.
Should
No,
we
they already got eaten.
should we
You're
sweep
too
the
late.
rest of the cave?
I believe we have everything, but I'm just gonna double
I'm gonna check through here.
Well, I know the last time I swept a cave, I fell into a hole.
check.
Well, unless somebody stops me, I'm gonna put the lifting belt on.
I don't
It's
think
all
anyone's
yours,
gonna
sir.
stop you.
I'm gonna look at you.
You don't need it, Tush.
Oh, either one of the two of us could use that.
So
Both strength-based
anyone
characters.
that wants to go through the bottom area will find a atrocious smelling cave. It is likely the result of murals painted on the cave walls in a mix of filth and blood. The murals show
All
little
stay out.
bearded men wearing big shoes and red pointed hats, using scythes to brutally butcher various humanoids. The facts the fact that the mural artists have managed to infuse so much detail into these scenes only enhances the awfulness. The pair of nest-like heaps of rags and branches, along with several strangely assembled skeletons cobbled together from mismatched bones, are the room's only other decorations.
Yeah, kick the rag piles apart to make sure there's nothing in them. And beyond that, just quick search. Beyond that, get the hell out of here. Just goes back out front, right?
So yeah, you kick him around. Um, you're not gonna yeah, okay.
Yeah, I wanna search the room.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
It's
kick
pretty
the two rag
disgusting.
bundles, look over at Keldar and go, I'm not touching this stuff. And walk out the front door into the fresh.
So if you want to, you can search it. You. All right, you search through the grisly remains and disgusting smells, and you do turn up a Talisman, which I will add to your inventory, Keldor, since you're the one that went through all of the ick.
You're now a Nurgle dwarf. Deal.
That
Yes.
just means I'm inevitable.
Right, it's going to be
I am a
in
big fan
your
of avoiding Nurgle and
consumables
Slaanesh.
there. It's called a vanishing coin. You'll see it there. All right. Great. So that is all, folks, of this area. And this is a
Yep.
good place to finish up for the break. So we are going to have our 5-10 minute break. We will come back after that and see what else might be found wherever we're going next. I'll check in with my fine folks before they walk off and make sure I know where they're going so that I can prepare it. And we'll be ready to go in a few minutes. So please take a break, get a drink, get something to eat, stretch your legs, all those things, and we'll be right back. All right. We are back. I'm gonna jump straight back into things with Kingmaker. There we go. All right, we are on the world map at the moment. Our characters currently are about here. And they remembered that not so far away, um, over this pass down here, a little bit of a trek, but there is Varnhold, and we've gotten some resources from Varnhold. They've been very friendly to us, and considering that we're not that far away, we're thinking that it might be a good idea to travel down the river, following the river to Varnhold Pass, travel over the pass to Varnhold, and then resume our adventures. Does anyone have any other ideas that they want to suggest or variations on said plan?
We need to stop the trolls.
Mm-hmm.
Where is? I mean, we're currently. I'm showing that the flag shows us in
The
the south.
flag. Where is the
Not where
flag?
we're at.
We
The
are
flag's not
The flag's very far away from where we actually are.
here.
Yeah.
No, like more like here. It's not going to be exact, but we're about there on the map.
So in between these three hexes, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're just a couple of hours south of Crooked Falls. I can't drag the because
Yeah,
it's
gotcha.
somewhere there. Yeah.
There you go. It's tricky to do, but
Okay, so we're on the opposite end of the region for dealing with the trolls. I thought that we were
Yeah,
going southwest. I misunderstood because of where the flag was. Sorry.
that's
in
okay.
Varnhold's here.
Yeah, Van Holt's there. It is. So let's have a look at the time of day and such, and we need to pass some time. So we had the 23rd. I think that that's right.
So we're gonna go east around the mountains.
And we've spent about an hour or two here. So it'll be 2 o'clock on the 23rd of Erastus. And we'd have to go south to get us started. Um, you could go you could go east of the mountains, or you could go west of the mountains. So you could go along this way following the river. You could go this way following the river. You could also go that way following the river around the mountains. There's lots of ways that you can go. So it's up to you.
It based on how the map looks, it looks like either going this way, if there's a pass over or under or between the mountains, which is kind of hard to tell if there is,
There is a pass.
I mean,
or going
I don't
this
mind
way
the
would be
mountains,
better.
but
Okay.
and I'm gonna point to Lucas. This one is a disaster with climbing.
So this one has a pass right here, he said.
Yeah, there's
So
a
there
pass
is a
this
ways
way.
in the mountains here.
Yeah.
I'll vote for pass.
Okay.
Pass or going around and taking the river south.
Yeah.
There is a road.
He said there's a pass here, so it looked like there might be on the map. That's why I wanted to verify. And he said yes. So we know that there's a pass there. So we can go that way and just cut through the pass. Or like you said, we can go all the way over here and down following the road.
Mm-hmm.
Do we know which one's quicker?
Nope. You've not been either way.
Okay.
Normally roads are significantly quicker than the road than non road. So another option is going up to Crooked Falls, which you came from. So that'd be 2 hours, and then traveling the road to Navakta's Crossing and then down. So that would be the safest route, but you wouldn't learn anything new.
It's up to you guys.
I'm okay with the mountains. They don't bother me.
I definitely don't want to climb any mountains, but I'm fine with going down the river and through the pass.
Okay, sounds like we're going south. All right.
Okay.
So, survival or perception checks as we head south.
Changing my lead to Varnhold,
Okay.
secondary.
So your two leads are Trolls and Varnhold.
Yep.
What about Varnhold are you changing your lead to? What's your
Just
question?
like
Diplomatic envoy.
I was going to say information gathering, but okay.
So the lead is what's going on in Varnhold?
Yeah, like rumors and things like that that could help with trolls or could help with missions that I'm on that may not be keen to everyone else in the party.
Okay. Yep. Per se. All right. So we'll go over here. Ah. Oh, stop that. So annoying. There we go.
Clicking on there.
Sure. So you find a fort. Can you guys see this?
Yep. Yes.
So you see a wooden fortification that has stood for years. The empty fort functions as a structure terrain feature if you claim the hex later. Fort is rather small, but functions as a barracks if you claim it later on. Okay, so you can see that you can convert this into a barracks if you.
Claim quite a few hexes to get there.
Yeah. Yep.
4.
To be honest, I think this adventure path expected us to settle a lot further north than we did.
Yeah.
It doesn't really expect anything. It just, yeah, as far as I can tell. But you know, there's positives and negatives everywhere, pretty much.
Very true.
Yeah. So that's what you find. You're able to take some rest. It took you. That was a crit success. So I'm gonna have it be that only an hour has passed. So you make
On to the next one.
exceptionally good time. It's only about, actually I make it 90 minutes. That makes more sense. About 90 minutes instead of like 3 hours. So you take you know half the amount of time.
Hey, it makes sense. It's a hex with a water feature in it. Roar can swim very well.
And yeah, if you want to move
Unlike
on, you
Darnell.
can move on. It's 3:30 in the afternoon.
Yep. Let's go.
Keep going.
March on.
All right.
Yep.
Again,
Onward.
survival and perception or perception check. 3 30. Wow, 29. Guys are gonna make very good time. Okay. Okay. So yep, you travel through. Actually, what I need to also do is click on this one. We need to say that we have reconnoitered that. And we need to say that we have reconnoitered that. So you don't find much of interest. It's just a river south. It's mostly hills, open terrain, river. And you are able to move on if you wish. You made pretty good time, but no crit successes. So, it's been about. Let's have a look at the time. I'm gonna make it hours. 1, 2. I'm gonna make it 6 o'clock p.m. So this is where we are at 6 p.m. Where would you like? What would you like to do?
You guys think one more hex before we camp?
It is summer. You do have a few hours of sunlight left.
I
Sure.
think one more hex and we can camp.
All right. Let's roll. Let's roll a random encounter chance, shall we?
Oh, okay. Need
I've
to
been
write that one for me.
very lenient on you guys, by the way.
You have. Thank you.
Totally okay with that.
Random encounter.
Oh, so
I mean, and even if I wasn't, Matt, what could I do about it?
Whine and
much.
moan and make him do it more often.
Can I suggest a selection of cheeses with that wine, sir?
I like smoked Gouda.
Smoked Gouda is really good.
I have actually
Like
smoked it in
kids
the other
like
room that
Gouda.
has little chunks of cracked black pepper all through it.
Man, it's really good. I don't really like soft cheeses like brie and that's other stuff. It's just
Just have to give me a second, guys, to find what we're doing. See where the random encounter table for this area is. All right, let's roll. Can someone roll me a flat d20, please?
Sure.
I'll get. Okay, go ahead.
14.
What is this? Owlbear swarm? No.
Those are two words that should never go together. Owlbear and swarm. Having a look here. All right, so I'm going to copy this over to thing. Okay.
What in the?
What the fuck is
oh
that?
boy.
It's disgusting.
Oh, what do you mean?
What is that?
That almost looks like it belongs in the game I've been playing,
The
man.
Grinch's unshaven cousin.
Yeah.
Good
All right.
God.
It's Lucas's kin.
So
I can.
So, let me just go back. That is what you guys see. It emerges from the undergrowth.
He's
And
got a spiky business sling.
yeah, it emerges from the undergrowth. And it it sort of gestures its hand, and you see like pollen just like multiplying in its hand, just like growing, just pollen, just like spreading and growing in its hand.
Oh, kills us with allergies. Got it.
And it says let's have a care for a game of chance, travelers.
What if we say no?
By chance, what the hell are you? Never seen one of you before.
To be clear,
River has no
how long
tax.
has it been? It's been a day. How many days? It's been a couple days, right?
Yeah.
So
So
we
no, it was
rest-
still the same day.
Same day. Okay.
Yeah, we just traveled.
No, it's all good. Just checking.
Yeah,
I
again,
wasn't
like
sure how. I thought
It's been
I
like
didn't realize
6
we
hours.
travel that quick. It's all good.
Yeah, we've just been hustling along. We've been.
yeah, we didn't. You've had opportunity to stop, but remember, every place that every hex, I checked in with you.
You did, yeah. I was like,
You did.
go.
Yep.
You
Can
absolutely did.
I do treat wounds while we travel,
Oh,
or is that not something you can do
you
while you
could have
travel?
stopped on any of those hexes and traded way.
Okay.
You know.
No, it's fine. I didn't know if we could do it while traveling.
No, you have to
It's
stop,
fine.
and it takes 10 minutes to do.
Okay, so what kind of game of chance? If it doesn't answer my rude question.
It says, why can't you see? I am a plan.
Do you have a name?
Yep. Second.
I think we should just call him Shrubbery.
You may call me Theasog. Theasog.
Theasog. Got it. Theasog.
All right. Theasog.
What are the stakes of your game?
He says, why it be very simple. Um, you determine which area real. You fall through to your doom or you don't. Sounds fun, right?
Not particularly.
No. No, not at
No,
all.
no,
A
no.
nice
Gravity,
bonfire
gravity's,
sounds fun.
Gravity's mean.
sucks.
Gravity's mean.
Gravity is not my friend.
It sounds like we either lose or we don't win.
Ah, boo hoo.
That's not much of a game.
That's a game to me.
So is
I prefer
burning down
having
your
a nice
home to me.
campsite with a burn bonfire.
Yeah, yeah. Me and you
Ah,
are
so
thinking
making
alike.
threats now, are we?
You just told us we got
I
to
mean,
fall.
if you want to take it
Who's
that
making
way, you told us we were going to
threats?
die. We just said it'd be nice to have a bonfire.
No, I mean you said it was nice to have a bonfire. I said I was gonna burn it. So yeah, I was making a threat.
Hmm. Oh, roar.
So he says, but would you trust me anyway if I said that there wouldn't be a challenge? And as he does this, he waves his hands and his whole form like shimmers and changes. And standing before you is a beautiful maiden. She bows to you, and cleavage is deeply hung, and it's pleasure to meet your acquaintance.
Uh-huh.
What are you doing out here?
Living, what are you doing out here?
Travel.
Passing.
Living, passing.
We're on our way to
Adventuring.
Varnhold.
Oh, Van Hold! And he gestures his hand again. And before you stands Mega Van. Says, here I am. Do you want to talk to me?
The real you, not you, but like the one that's actually in Varnhold. Yeah.
How do you know I am not he?
Are you supposed to be someone important?
Yeah, well, your character doesn't know him. Lucas.
No, I,
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean,
Lucas is the only one.
are
I
you?
think.
I mean,
Maybe
I
one of
mean,
the nobles might, but they're
I
not
mean,
here.
yeah, Lucas knows about him.
Yeah, look, it's a spitting image of
Yeah.
him.
Yeah, I mean,
You seem to have an awful lot of illusion magic to spare.
He says, "I need it to survive."
why?
This
it
is
'cause
a
you keep dropping
dangerous
people in the
area.
hole?
yeah, but
Ugly.
we're not dangerous. We just want to go. We just want to get through.
Oh, but you are. But you are.
We don't have to be.
He gestures his hand and he goes back to his normal form. Says, so we're just going to part ways and not have any fun then, I suppose.
Well, not any kind of your
Boring.
fun. Like what you want, what you think is fun is not fun to us.
What?
Boring,
What's the
blah.
risk in your game to you? It's not a game unless there's risk to both people playing. No risk to you. That's not a game. Just torment.
Says, and what risk do you propose?
Any
Go into the
ideas,
game.
guys?
I don't understand why we would take any risk here at all.
Yeah.
What's the point?
I mean, if he wants to have a risk of us falling and getting injured, he can risk drinking an alchemist fire.
Boy.
Hmm.
If
Wow.
we get it right. That sounds fair.
I
Damn.
accept. I accept.
Boy, vey.
Alright, so he's going to gesture his hands again. And all around you, terrain starts to shift and move. And
You gave him terms.
reorient. And he says, "Can you find what's real?" And then he gestures his hands again, and he takes the form of a prairie owl. Hoots in your general direction.
I'm gonna make an Arcana check to see if I can figure out what's real and what's not.
All right.
I like to use perception.
I'm gonna make a pick check.
Okay, so you look about. Lucas, you're pretty sure that he did cast a spell on the arcane spell list, but not out of the arcane spell list. In other words, he's a primal caster and called upon primal magic to cast this.
Okay.
You're not sure which part of the area is real or unreal with that check, but you know
Okay.
that he's certainly cast a spell, and you know that
Alright.
it's certainly an area spell within a range. You believe that somewhere within 500 feet of you, in an area of a 50-foot burst, is unreal, but you don't know which one.
I relay that information to everybody.
Keldor, looking about, you think that you could point at any area within that range and attempt to disbelieve it, but you're not sure which one it is that is wrong. So you could attempt to disbelieve any 50-foot burst in that area. Kind of what
Is there anything that looks ominous, hazardous?
It looks like, so it's a look, sound, and feel and smell. It all looks and smells and feels like slightly hilliest terrain leading up to the mountains. He's being tricksy. The moment you're not sure which of those areas it is, but you know you could attempt to disbelieve any one of them.
What time of day does it appear to be?
It is 6 p.m.
Okay, so he didn't really alter that or attempt to alter that as what he's playing
No. But the terrain has shifted in appearance, or at least some of it. You're just not sure, like, which part.
Let's sit down and take out our ration and start eating.
Yeah.
We're not playing this stupid game.
Fair enough.
Does this strike me as first world shenanigans?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Can I do a first world lore check to see if there's a way to utilize that to
You may.
facilitate success?
Not with that.
Not
you
with
can't.
that.
This game does
Dude.
not like me.
Dude.
Clearly.
No, it's not the game; it's the platform.
Oh my God, man.
I'm sorry.
So I have
Is
to ask you, DM. In your home game, do you roll this poorly?
Does anyone in chat want to give DM a hero point? Because he's had a bad roll of it.
I suppose.
I think at this point we should send DM a new set of dice.
Yeah.
Yeah, change the color. Maybe
It
that'll
doesn't matter if I use physical or non-physical.
He's just doing
At times, they just won't roll well at all.
There you go. They have a
There.
hero point. Thanks to Azri.
Thanks, Az.
Try that again.
See if we can not crit fail. See, still below a 10. It has to be below a 10. Why would it be above a 10? That's just ludicrous.
I don't know. Yeah.
Maybe you're rolling a d10. It's just got 1 through 10 twice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. That's redeemed. That's cool. It sure is. Yeah, so we have lots of Kingmaker redeems. We have draw a card, which on a crit hit or on a crit fail, which is the critical fail and critical hit decks. We have Fate Turned, which adds a setback to a character. And we have a character hero point that you can assign to a character. And we can have a flashback or a character from a person's past appear out of nowhere, depending on what you like. Also, hi. Good to see you. Everyone on the table, Bloodhawk here, is also a streamer. He streams less often than he did, but does things like Wizard 101 and strategy type games. And he is also on my in-person table, one of them. So comes to my house quite often. And we play games. Good to see you, buddy. With your 20, because you can't roll very high, You definitely know that this guy is a Fae. There's definitely some first world shenanigans going on. You believe with that check that you can absolutely take him if he's alone. You can't be sure he's alone because apparently he has lots of illusion magic. He looked alone when you first saw him, but who knows?
I will whisper this to the others.
Um, Other than that, because it's technically a failure, I can't really give you much more than that.
Yeah. Like I said, the game loves me so much.
Tend to stream again, time and real life things do tend to inconvenience. Yes, they do. Do you have an idea of what you were going to stream when you do again? Very interested to hear. Bloodhawk and I have recently started to try to learn Crusader Kings 3, by the way, folks. And yeah, it's a very steep learning curve.
Yeah, it is. Extremely
We did
steep.
that not long ago.
Yeah.
Even after those 6 or 7 sessions with DM, it's still a steep learning curve. But that was fun. Yeah. So you're not sure anything else at this point. What do you want to do? This is a role play moment. Do you want to play into his game? Do you want to try and decipher? Obviously, one of the members of the party has just sat down and started to eat. He's not interested in participating in this nonsense.
Is primal the same as nature?
Yes.
Yeah, I'll just run a nature check for shits and giggles.
Occasional streams have been mythology. That's an excellent check.
That might
Got a
help.
few others. Nice.
Age of Mythology is amazing.
It is a great game.
Yeah,
All right. With
32 might help.
32, you know that. Let's see. His worst save is Fortitude. And you know that he has a weakness to Cold Iron, like many Fae do. You know that he has an allergen aura that can irritate allergens and force you to make checks to be sickened. He can change his shape, as you have seen, and he has the ability to infuse people with borrowed life energy, i.e., give you temporary hit points. He has also cast Hallucinatory Terrain, which, as described, is a 500 feet range with a 50-foot burst, and with a 32, we're relatively certain that just over there, closer to the river than you currently are, is the area that he cast that on.
I relay this information to everybody.
All right. Tell him that's the fake one.
He says, well, let's find out. And his hand. And that area start to morph and shift and change. Becomes quite rocky. Wasn't a moment ago. And he says, it seems you were right. Congratulations.
Okay.
That was fun, right?
Chemical fire.
Hey?
Say, bottoms up.
He looks at the at the alchemist fire, and he gulps. Oh. He goes, yes, all right. Fair is fair. I hope you have fun. And he grabs the alchemist fire and he starts to swing it. How much damage does he take?
Oof.
Let me verify.
Oof.
He
Ooh.
wanted to play a nasty game. We
I
played a
can-
nasty
yeah,
game in
like-
his style. Maybe he'll start being nicer.
Not likely.
Well, you know.
If these kind of games are in his nature because he's a
4d8 fire damage
4d8.
fire damage. Or 4 persistent fire damage. It's a double brew.
All right. Shall I roll or you?
I can if you want.
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and roll, and we'll see how much he takes.
Sorry, I just had a big cough, so I was hacking not so good. Why is it not letting me? Do what I'm trying to do. I was trying to get it to pull it up correctly so I could
I'm just happy to roll. Happy for you to roll 48.
do it better. Okay. I was trying to remember what the modifier was, but yeah, that's fine. There we go.
Not bad, not bad. 21.
Yep.
All right. So he swallows it, and you see his green beard just like start to like wither up. And he goes, "No, no, no, not the beard, not the beard." And it sort of catches fire, and he starts like, stop, stop, stop! He starts to roll, and he rolls and rolls and rolls.
Water's over there.
He rolls towards
Water.
the water and splash!
Oh man.
That will be our random encounter for today.
That was fun.
When he's done.
I'm
You
gonna
feel better. Was
finish
that a
I'm gonna
funny
finish
joke?
up my ration and look around and then look at him and be like, "Well, that was a stupid fucking game, wasn't it?" Start heading off towards the way we were traveling.
Alright. So it is 6 p.m. Do we want to stop or do we want to keep going?
Not near this asshole.
Sure.
No, we keep going.
Alright, so one last set
Well,
of
I want
survival
to
and
know
perception
if
checks.
I want to know if he's been enlightened to maybe not do damage to people, maybe make things actually humorous instead. Is what I was trying to convey to him and educate him on.
He says, perhaps you will find this humorous. And he gestures, and you feel a lot healthier than you did. He will then turn into an owl and fly off.
Oh, look at that.
You want to
He
health
healed
potion
you.
yourself, sir?
He's
Oh,
good.
no. He healed you.
Okay.
For a second there, I thought you said he healed DMNix, and then DMNix turns into an owl and flies off. I was like,
That would be so
not
good.
okay.
That would be so good.
I was
I mean,
like,
I was
wait,
about to offer him a health potion after it.
What?
I just trying to make the point that, pain and suffering isn't funny to the one who gets it. So if we're gonna be funny, let's be funny.
All right. Well, survival and or perception checks, please. Nice. Excellent work. All right. So another couple of hours pass. It is around 8:30 when you make camp. You make camp in Varnhold Pass. Let me configure ownership to observer. Save. Let us. I'm just going to move it real quick just so that I can get a hold of it to show you this. I will move that back. That's where we are. Alright, so Varnhold Pass. The rugged tors of Lebanese dip low here, creating a natural pass from the east to the west. The Crooked River flows down to the west, cascading out of the mountains just under the pass's highest elevation of 200 feet, leaving 150-foot high sheer cliffs to the north and south. A single stone watchtower sits at the top of the pass. It's currently abandoned with no signs of struggle within, and you can climb to the top of the tower on a clear day to see the village of Van Hol to the southeast, so you can see lights off in the distance, but you think it's probably too precarious now to get down there. Um, you you could make it, but
I'd be fine.
Yeah, let's just camp.
No, I mean, Avrar and I'd be fine.
it's up to you.
I-
It is 8:30, so it would take you.
But
You think
yeah,
probably at
Lucas
least
would
an
be
hour and a
dead by
half
then.
to get down there.
No, thanks.
If not more, because you have to be careful.
Yeah, and it's not worth it. Let's wait till morning.
Yeah, you can camp
Bedtime.
safely and head down there
Top
in
of
the
the
morning.
watchtower.
Now, if we were trying to be sneaky, I would say yes. Like coming into town at night when we're trying to be sneaky, yes. But like this is like a quote unquote diplomatic envoy type thing that we're just making a visit. I'd prefer to go in the middle of like the
We are
morning or
friends
middle of the
here.
morning. Yeah. So yeah, I'm
Okay,
fine.
so we sleep the night safely, and we wake up. We have our daily preparations,
Rest
and
for the night.
it
Like
is
click the
about yeah.
buttons.
You can click your full rest. I hope that random encounter was all right.
It was humorous.
it was enjoyable. As a player, I liked it. Calder's just not going to play this stupid game.
Yeah.
No patience for that.
Playing God powers can be recast. All of Pripyat. Only multiplayer and only once or twice at LAN parties. Cool. I play Stalker 1. Good questions. Good. Alright, and we make our way to Van Hold. Does anyone want to delay for any particular reason?
I'm good.
Nope. Alright.
Nope.
So we'll take some time to descend in the daylight. It is now 9 a.m. as we descend upon village of Barnholm. Yay! Alright, so let's grab our site. Actors. I'm in. Side. Well, she doesn't need her light on. Not anymore. Okay, so she. Alright. So, you descend upon the village. This is it.
I'd like to do a expeditious search just to see if like there's anything I immediately notice.
Well, that's 10 minutes to stop where you are and have a look
Oh
around.
jeez. No, I'm all right. Like I'd like to actually like get to Mager Varn if he's available and just like
Well, there's a
touch
whole bunch of
touch base.
people. Let me just check real quick here. Yeah. So there's a whole bunch of people.
Do they look friendly?
It's a bustling settlement. Yes, everyone's pleasant. In fact, something that you notice is gonna actually do this. It is actually gonna be raining. It's gonna be raining this morning, and everyone seems to be pleasant. They seem to be moving around. Uh, they move relatively quickly, but they greet each other. They stop in the eaves of the buildings and they talk about whatever recent events that they have had. They trade, even though it's raining. And they travel around, even though it's raining. Seem very friendly. You can see a number of buildings. You see farmhouses. Um, you see a brewery. See
Set up
the
pretty nice.
sorry.
They're set up pretty nice.
Yeah, you see the Horse and Hammer Inn. You see Cloaks for Folks, which is a shop. You see a Potter's House. You see the Water Horse, which is another inn. It's 2 stories. You see a Church of Eristil. You see Weaver's Homes. You see a Grange, which is like a big barn. You see Glitterworks. You see a stockade and a blockhouse. You see a
Wow, this
tool
is a really nice
shed,
settlement.
smithy. You see sergeant at arms quarters and an armory. The guard rooms and watch posts.
Settlement envy.
Yeah, basically,
It
like
is way more
large.
bustling than yours. In fact,
Well, I mean,
Fanoff is at level 2, approaching level 3. Varnhold
what's
is level 5.
okay?
So it's significantly higher. People are generally friendly.
Okay.
And in your trek around town, you will meet the following people: Casper Morgarian, the male human cleric of Eristil. You'll meet Cephal Laurentus, the emissary of Varnhold, a male human wizard. You'll meet Adina Anjolia Aldori. That's a name you should recognize. The general and warden of Varnhold. You'll meet Willis Gunderson, an ambitious explorer, and Mega Varn, the Lord Mayor of Varnhold. All of these figures, in addition to small town townsfolk and villagers you will meet, but the ones that I have read out are the notable ones, unless you go into any of the shops and other things. But for now, these are the ones that you pay attention to.
I'd like to speak with Megavarn and extend greetings.
Okay, good. Pulling you guys down into the general square.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So, Megavar. Second here. Time is at 3 o'clock, that's fine.
So it looks like Noknok didn't come with us.
Oh, he's there.
Okay. No, it's fine. I didn't know if he headed back or if he was with us.
No. He was pretty dejected. I think he would have probably headed back to town.
Then I would have given him a letter as he headed back.
Okay.
Just notifying them that, like, seal it and basically notifying them that he did perform heroically, assisting in ensuring the safety of Oleg's trading post.
Okay. All right.
Address it to Tarnal.
Tarnal? Okay. Tarnal will receive that letter. Megavan is a ruggedly handsome man with a constant shadow of a beard on his jaw. He wears his dark grey hair in a small bun, and he carries a distinctive sword that bears the crest of House Van, 4 hatchets arranged in a circle on its pommel guard.
I extend my hand and
As
say
you
great.
approach, Megavan will walk backwards. He's like, "Oh, ho there!" Like, who
You know,
and
like the shrub.
he says, "Who and what are you, sir?"
I am a member of the council from Fenif. We're
And
we
what
were
have you done
adventuring.
with the rest of the council? Guards!
Oh, we were
Immediately.
just hired by them, actually, my friend. If you'd like to hear the story, you can stay a while and listen, and I will inform you of all the details.
Just I'm confused. We've exchanged pleasantries, like through envoys.
So you have intelligence on us then?
I'm gonna head to the smithy, unless I'm being detained.
Well, I mean, he's just called the guards. They're not doing anything at the moment, but they're around, and he's obviously not trusting just at the moment. Probably due to the fact of how a certain someone looks at the moment, and the fact that Megavan
Oh, he looks like a freak. Yeah,
doesn't
he looks like a
recognize
freak.
him at all.
Great.
Give him your name.
And that
Mayor, like
none of
we
the
met.
rest of you, none of the rest of you are the original characters. He has no reason
Nope.
to know you or trust you right now.
And that's why Theckard would stay back a bit and be like,
Okay.
you know,
I put up my hands. And I say, Lord Varn, we met at Lady Aldori's mansion several months ago. Me and Tarnal and Reskin and Kazar were dispatched to take out the Stag Lord, which we did.
You
Tarnal and
pretender! You come out of there!
Is my hood up or down?
It can be either.
Okay, if my hood was up, I take it down
Alright.
because it's raining. It was up. It was raining, so I take it down. I know that I look a little different. It's been a trying few months. I'm asking. I'm not here to like gather intelligence. I'm just
Make
here
me
to
a
make
check,
a friendly
please. Make me a check. Sounds like
society.
diplomacy to me.
Okay, diplomacy it is.
Are you okay? Do you need a drink? Still some awful
hiccups
hiccups.
are killing-
No.
Killing me.
Yeah,
No,
they
no.
sound not
No.
nice.
No,
yeah.
that's better.
Okay. He comes up to you now. Right? He comes up to you. Like, real close. Like, uncomfortable. Like, real close. Oh my lord. What has happened to you?
A lot.
And
been-
who are these ragtags that have come along?
These are.
Pardon me, sir, that is not very polite.
This is
Somebody who wants fed.
guys.
What?
Just calm down and let me talk to the man. I hired these men to accompany me on my adventure.
On your adventure? And what happened to the others?
They're back in Fanoff, except for Kasur, who fell in battle.
He what?
Kasur fell in
The only
battle.
good one.
as did Amiri.
Oh, Lord. I'm gonna need a drink. All right, guards, disperse. Let's go to the tavern. All of you, come on. Let's get. So he will turn around
Gladly, your lordship.
and he will take you into the tavern and he will order you all a free drink. He will sit down and he will hear your story as the
Yeah,
rain beats down upon the roof.
I will be as detailed as I possibly can in an encyclopedic telling of our story.
All right, how does everyone else introduce themselves, please? He does, by the way, before you introduce yourselves, he apologizes for his brisk nature. He thought that intruders had taken the place of his friends or the companions that he met, and then that we were being spied upon. He says that we've had other intelligence of such things recently, and this is not unprecedented. But I do apologize that I was wrong. And
We apologize for this start. I am Thegard. I am a medical alchemist seeking to mend the wounds and provide alchemical assistance.
it is lovely to meet you, Thekard. I am Meg Van, Mayor of Varnhold.
And a lovely place you have here, sir.
No, thank you. I have worked very hard on it, as have all of the hard-working individuals in this city.
I'm gonna look up at him. I'm gonna be rubbing on the end, the horn on the end of my nose. I'm Vrar. I pick things and I drink.
And I look at Vrar and under my breath, hands to yourself.
Megavan will take you in, right? Like just with his eyes, he'll just take you in. Pleasure to meet you, Var. I am Mega, and you can call me Mayor Varn if you like. Has a rather nice ring to it, I think.
Oh my god, these fucking hiccups.
Yeah, that's pretty horrible. I'm sorry, man.
Box method breathing.
When I get them 3-4 times a year, when I get them, I might have them for 3-4 days.
Oh
Ooh.
no, no.
That sucks.
How does everyone else introduce themselves?
I am not introducing myself
Okay.
unless I am addressed first.
All right.
Otherwise, I'm just sitting there silently.
Sure. Well,
The dwarf over there is Keldor.
so Bob Mega will be like, and you, sir? I'm Mega, and you are
Keldor, Stoneblood.
Eldor Stormblood. All right. Well, welcome to Varnhold. Again, I apologize for the brusque welcome. You are free to make yourselves at home. I will pay for your inn visit for the night and make sure you are well looked after.
Your hospitality
thank
is
you.
most welcome, sir.
Thank you much. That's appreciated. A lot of pockets. You, your diplomatic stuff works good. I'm gonna point at Lucas. Sit.
He says, well, Benoff has always been a friend of ours. I hope you got our latest shipment we sent after we heard your unfortunate news.
We've been on the road.
Yeah.
Olaf's was attacked.
Is that the one of the troll attacks, or is that the one of the owlbear? Like, he'll be looking through his book of all the happenings that have
Yeah.
recently
Megavan
happened since
says,
Deckard arrived.
Megavan says, yes.
Yeah, it's not been the greatest last few months for
It's an eventful location.
our settlement. But we make do.
We
We
had our
have.
fair share of trials in the first little while too.
I will say that we did manage to put the owl bear down.
Wow, that is
We're
quite
still
the effort.
working. We're still working on the trolls, though.
And in true roar fashion, he's like, "Hey, at least nothing's burned down yet."
Hmm.
And what brings you here to Varnhold?
Well,
Lucas.
we were adventuring, and well, actually, take that back. Not adventuring. We were taking care of a goblin encampment near Oleg's trading post. Well,
Yes.
south of Crooked Falls, and it's only a short walk over to
We had
your
heard some
wonderful settlement.
discomforting rumors of that location, and you're sure that they
Yeah.
are gone?
There is nothing living there right now.
Is mighty fine indeed, and you should be getting a reward about that. I will see what I can do.
I appreciate it.
I will tally up the exact creatures we had dealt with and inform them of the exact numbers and locations of their dispatchings.
Oh, such grisly details should probably belong to someone else. Hey, and he'll call over his like warden and general and be like, maybe you might regale them of that, and let's move on to something more pleasant there, shall we?
What are
Not,
you,
not,
the
not the gruesome
actuary of
details, but
death?
the quantities.
Yeah, apparently he is.
No, the actuary of all things. It's much better.
So yeah, after you let him know why you're here and what and he says, well, it is still fairly early in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yep.
can feel free to make yourself at home in Varnhold. Obviously, keep to the laws of the land, and he
Mm-hmm.
will just point to like a writ that is up that just sort of details general things, much like your own. You know,
Mm-hmm.
no wanton violence. You know, all this sort of
Yep.
stuff. And he'll say, but otherwise, make yourselves at home. If you have anything to trade, please feel free to visit our local businesses. I'm sure that they would be very happy to provide you with anything that they have. But I will not be able to reduce the costs. They do have to pay for their own families and such.
Sure.
But the in stay will
Understandable.
be on myself. And yes, if you find that you are in need of anything else, don't be hesitating to come and talk to me. Otherwise, I wish you
Absolutely.
good day, and I have a
Mm-hmm.
lot to do. And he stands
Thank you
up.
for your hospitality, my lord.
He
I
says,
stand up as well.
make sure that they're well catered for. And he will, the general and the warden will sit down, and the servers will bring some local berries and cheeses, and maybe
No, no.
some crusty bread.
Var, no.
It's already done. Cheerio.
Var,
Take care.
sit down.
Hospitality.
Sit down and eat.
You don't like my itchy fingers?
I don't. Um,
In
I
sackcloth, you have a note put in front of your face. The penalty for theft is death.
and they don't understand how you act, quote unquote, in Fanoff. That doesn't fly here.
All right. So, does anyone have business here that they want to attend
Caldor,
to?
you can head to the smithy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sorry to stop you. But
No,
yeah,
no.
so you
You're
can
good.
head to the smithy now. You have all day if you want. Um,
I want to talk to the barkeep and check on the rumors.
or
I'm going to check with the warden. I'm going to inform him of the goblins lookout and the details on that. Not like, this one was beheaded and squashed, but hey, they were headed by the, bar guest. They were at this location. There's this number of them. They had allied red caps. Those details, like
Sure.
mechanical details, not gore details. And then ask if there's anyone in town that needs healing.
Okay.
Or, yeah.
They're pretty well
healing, whether it be health or disease.
Yeah, they're pretty well looked after as far as that goes.
I rolled the wrong check.
What was
I'll,
that?
I
I'll go back and roll the right one now. I'm sorry. This is for gossip.
Okay.
I at this point am going to go to the bar, the same place where he's deciding to get that and earn the hiccups that I have right
I was going
now
to say, you will fit right in.
by continuously seeing the bottom of as many mugs as I can, my own and anyone else anyone sets down within reach of.
Alrighty.
If you get caught, I am not vouching for you.
He's been well warned.
They can cut your hand off.
I'll buy him around.
With what money?
I have money, I think.
I just need to check on a few things.
No worries. Take your time.
Alright.
Yeah, money.
I think this would be Eastern. So, you got a 29 diplomacy. Can you roll a d10, please?
Yes, sir.
Seven. One-eyed giants used to rule the entire area. The strangely regular mounds you see on the tours now and then are the ruins of their lost kingdom.
Okay. Very
This
interesting.
was Cyclops territory.
Oh, man. It's awesome.
And Kaldor is going to the smithy. So, 1 second. There's so much here.
Hey, Azrael, you know why it is that the Cyclops went extinct, right?
Why?
Well, I can't even do this, man.
Speaking of which, there's a new Odysseus movie coming out.
So the Horse and Hammer is where you're going, which is over here. That has the smithy. It's a long, low building, partially surrounds a yard encompassed by a sturdy fence. A sign above a wide barn-like entrance shows a harness for a horse, a blacksmith's anvil. See a half dozen horses also in the yard beyond. They seem to be well tended and looked after. And the smithy is currently being manned.
Is that here or here?
It's, yeah, this general build.
Okay.
So that's where Kaldor is at the moment.
All right.
Anything you
Where's the
specifically
general?
want to do?
Yeah, I wanted to see if they had a dread rune available.
What level is it?
6.
Is it common?
Um, 1 second. No, it is uncommon.
Okay, you'll need to roll. It will be how do I want to do this? I'll just do high or low, and we'll just roll a flat d20. So do you want low or high? And
Say low.
say low. 20.
Yep.
Unfortunately, there's not, but they say that they could potentially ship one to you. You like, take them maybe a couple of weeks to source it.
Well, in a couple couple weeks, I'll probably be in Fenoff.
Yeah, they're happy to ship it to Fenoff.
Okay.
You want?
Yes, I do.
All right. So yeah, have you got the cash for it? Assuming you do.
225.
How much?
225 gold.
No, I don't.
Vomit.
What do we have in our stash? Moment.
402.
We have enough in our stash.
I mean, we don't use it. I mean,
There's also
if
like
this is,
some there's
there's a
still
lot.
some stuff in there that can be
Yeah.
sold.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm fine. I'm fine with him spending that out of the
Okay.
out of the stash for me.
How much money do you have on your character at the moment?
Only 88.
88. So can you spend 58? So you've got 30 left.
Okay.
And then what did you say? 224
225.
225, if I
minus
remember correctly.
84. So we're
Have a good night,
taking
nuts.
225.
taking 141. Yeah, hopefully you feel better, man. Taking
Yeah, see you guys.
141 there, and you said what rune
Better
was it?
nuts.
Dread
It is
Dread?
Dread.
Dread.
level 6.
Lesser dread.
Okay, so it is now the 24th of Erestus. They said 2 weeks approximately. So it will be in town on the first week of Aridin.
Oh.
Aridus.
So the 7th?
Sometime on the first week. No, you don't need. It's just sometime in that week. So before the weekend.
Okay.
So somewhere between the 1st and the 5th of Aridus, it'll appear in town for you in Fanoff. So
Oh,
make sure
cool.
it gets to you. So the money's been spent, and that will
Thank
be
you.
on its way. Just remind me later. I'll put it in the Discord maybe that you've purchased it for me, just so that I've got a record. Don't want to rob you, and I don't, I appreciate that.
Understandable.
Yeah. So yeah, unfortunately, he didn't have that particular one because it was uncommon, but yeah, he can certainly order it, and he's more than happy to do so. He shows you his other wares. There's some pretty interesting stuff in there. But I don't have a sheet for it or anything. But you notice that there's some good stuff here, and yeah, if we want to sell stuff, he's more than happy to pay. Is there anything else that you wanted from him specifically? Do you want to ask him about rumors and stuff as well, Kaldor, while you're here?
I'll just chat with him while I'm there and ask him, about what it's like living out here.
All right. Roll me a d10, and I will get you a rumor in addition to him letting you know it's relatively...
We sell stuff at half cost, right?
Anything that's not a trade's good, yes.
Yeah.
So jewelry is full cost.
Do you guys want any of the gear that is in stash, or should I liquidate like the chain shirts and stuff like that we don't need?
Liquidate
I'm
anything that's not magic ruined.
Liquidate away.
Yeah, just keep the rune stuff, or at least the runes.
Yeah, so if you can make me a D10, he'll say, they have their issues, but Barnhold has a pretty decent, presence here. He says that there's a valley to the south that the Gnomon clan centaurs say is an old Cyclops graveyard. It's said that an army of one-eyed, blood-drinking ghosts guards the place.
One-eyed, blood-drinking ghosts.
And he says probably a best idea not to go near
Yeah, can't argue with that.
it. But yeah, he says generally they've got a pretty decent militia here. They keep themselves protected. There are occasional incursions and threats. We've lost people in the time that we've been here, but we've been relatively lucky. It seems to be that people are traveling this way a fair bit, or at least, and they've been graced with having relations of the Eldoris here, and who are part of the town's rulership, and so it seems to be a bit of a draw to people. So we've grown pretty quickly.
Okay. And then I'll spend the rest of my time probably just roaming around the town, seeing the place, and like if I see people needing help, I'll jump in and help.
Sure, yeah, there might be like a bogged wagon or
Yeah,
something.
things like that.
Yeah, it's just fairly mundane sorts of things. There's nothing terribly untoward going on.
Yeah,
Is
basically,
there a
if I see people carrying heavy things, I'll help them carry them. Things like
Wonderful.
that.
All of them are very appreciative.
I have a question.
Sure.
Is there a like an inn?
Yeah.
Of course, there's an inn. I'm in the inn. God damn it! I'm sorry. Um, if I want to like see if there's anyone that is interested in um, relocating to FNAF. To
All right. Make some sort of diplomacy check to see if you can convince anyone.
okay, hang on. I mean, I'm not trying to like.
Oh, you definitely are. Oh.
Oh God.
It's like Govern's hospitality, right?
23.
23. I mean, my town needs people. We've lost over half of our people.
So you go into the Waterhorse, which is a two-story inn just off the village commons.
hmm
Sign above the door depicts a rider clinging to the back of a madly galloping horse with a green mane and a fish's tail extending from its hindquarters. The inn's walls are painted a cheerful shade of yellow to complement the red shutters. You meet Miriam Kolescu, an of old Issian stock from a fishing village on the shore of the Lake of Mists and Veils. Her inn is simple but well kept. The first floor consists of a common room whose tables are set with plates of food, a kitchen, bathing chamber, stores, along with a wing for the Kolescu family, and the upper floor consists of guest rooms, of which you are going to be um, sleeping in tonight.
Um, yeah, I well met, my lady.
Oh, well
I
met indeed. I am
I
Miriam
inquire.
Kolescu.
I'm Lucas Blackwell from FNAF.
Lucas Blackwell. Lucas Blackwell. Heard that name somewhere. From Fenoff, you say?
Yes, ma'am.
I've heard that name somewhere. Blackwell.
I'm from Bravoy.
Boy, I don't really know anyone from the boy.
Oh, you do now.
I guess so.
Um,
Perchance it's nice to
I
meet you.
same to you. Uh, how's business?
Business is good.
Great. How much? Uh, like if I were to say want to rent out the top level of your inn, how much would that take?
It depends if you want the meals and everything included, and how long you wish to stay for.
Is there anyone currently staying?
He says, I believe that one of the rooms is currently occupied. At about
Okay,
after that, no.
okay. The reason why I ask is, um, if the person currently occupying were to leave suddenly, I'd like to pay for their stay.
Why would they do that?
If they were to accompany me back to my town.
Right. I. You would need to talk to them about that, right?
Of course, no, I understand. I'm just saying, like, I don't want to put you out. I don't want to. I don't want you to lose income because of a decision that I make. So, if the person agrees to come to my town and uh, leave here, I'd like to pay for the difference so that you don't lose income.
All right then, Letty. I'll keep that in mind. He seems a little taken aback.
I believe it. I
Yeah,
believe it. Would a society check help?
I mean, I don't know.
Okay.
Would it? Depends what
Okay.
you're trying to do with your
Just-
society check.
I oh god. All right. Apparently, I'm not very good with this counselor thing, but I don't
Hey,
know.
I'm just wondering if anyone might happen to accompany me back to my own town. Yeah, you. This this seems very odd. This
It's
line of
odd. I do
questioning
agree.
is coming across a little odd.
Okay.
She's not offended per se.
Okay. That's fine.
She's a little confused, maybe.
So maybe it would help if I regale her with the story of what has happened over the last few weeks and
Sure, you can
all the
tell her
losses that we've taken.
you can tell her everything if you like, and spend the next couple of hours in her
No,
presence.
it's not necessarily that, but I mean, like, yeah, sure. I mean, like, what else do I have to do?
Yeah, sure. Then you
Um,
just spend your time doing that.
yeah,
And Keldor is helping out around town. What is Thickard doing?
Apparently, keeping the books, since that's what I've been doing,
Keeping the
liquidating a
books,
few items, and
selling stuff.
apparently considering doing some money changing because we have a bunch of copper and stuff, and
yeah.
I don't see a button to convert it up into coinage.
No
So
embezzling, no embezzling.
no, fewer coins. So instead of having 800 copper,
Yeah, I know.
reduce it down to 8 gold.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm happy for you to
That's what I was
do
going to
that.
do. Yep, that's what I was doing because it makes sense because it reduces the weight.
Yeah, by all means. Um, yeah, so you can spend your time at the traders and like bruising wares, selling stuff. They're happy to pay what we've already discussed. They're generally talkative. Do you want to roll a d10 while you're there to see what rumors they might pass on?
sure. I will say that I'll also run that idea by Mayor Varn, just like as a sort of a half plea, like plea for help. Like, hey, we need people.
The innkeeper says that the centaurs from Nomen eat humans. I suppose that's not technically cannibalism, but still pretty horrible.
I agree, my lady. So yeah, after
Oh, the delivery was just made it humorous.
that was fantastic. I will say that after I do talk to her, I do go to the town hall and
All
talk to
right.
Mayor.
Yeah, that's fine. And Mager will
Um,
be neck deep in books. Like, oh, you again.
oh God!
Oh, you again.
Wow. Yes, my lord. I apologize for interrupting. Forgive me. So you've heard you've heard the issues that Fanoff has been having, and we've lost a substantial amount of our population, unfortunately. Another purpose for me coming here is to see if there's anyone that would like to um, immigrate to Fanoff.
So halfway through, like your little speech, you'll notice that his hand has stopped writing. Okay,
Yeah.
and it stopped writing so that the nib of the of the feather is
Mhm.
still on his parchment and is
Mhm.
currently leaking leaking
Yeah.
ink onto the because he's looking at you and he's not really paying
Yeah.
attention to what he's writing, right? And so he's
Yeah.
like looking at you
Yeah.
and he's like taking that in and he's like continuing on looking at you and he's like looking at you right in the eyes, right?
Yeah.
And not looking down at what he's writing.
Yeah. I'm not like so. If there's anyone that you would no longer like to have in the village, I am happy. Like prisoners, people in people in the stocks, people in the blocks. Like, if there's anyone that you would prefer to not be in Varnhold, I'm happy to talk to them to pitch them coming to Fanoff.
He says,
I will.
"Well, sir, yes, there is right now this particular person that I am finding quite a disturbance to the peace. Perhaps you might be able to extricate him from our city and take him back to yours."
Is it me?
Yes, sir.
I apologize, my lord.
Well, I bid you good day, and I hope you have a nice stay in Varnhold.
Thank you.
Farewell now.
Yes, sir. And I make a 180 and I go. I leave.
This is just not going how Lucas intended at all.
No, it's not.
Uh,
I'm gonna have to.
love
What I
I'm gonna
find
have
interesting
to.
is this poor noble never learned how to repopulate.
Mm.
I have tried. You have watched. You haven't. Kessor watched me try very hard to try to do that and fail constantly. So yes,
Abysmally.
I
So
attended the
you
class,
don't
but
know
I
how to
didn't do very
repopulate.
well.
So, when we come back next week, I will see if anybody in the town does wish to accompany you, but I'm not
Okay.
going to generate that now. Does anyone
No
want to
worries. It's
do
fine.
anything more? We are coming up towards the end, so I'm happy to like
Yeah.
wind us towards the end, but I just want to check in. Excuse me, and make sure that no one wanted to do anything extra before we head off.
Pretty
I
sure
just
that if I
shrugging
did
it down to
anything
be
extra
sure.
now, I would just screw it up even more than I already have. So I'm just
Maybe.
gonna go to my hotel room or my inn room and just stay.
All right.
I'll see
Okay.
if there's anyone of alchemical talent in town and
There
see if
sure
they have
is.
any interesting recipes and see if there's anyone in need of healing. But since there's someone here, probably don't. But yeah, I'll see what they have
Okay.
for alchemical.
High or low?
High, I guess.
Okay.
Because what Bird picked will be the opposite.
It is high.
No.
They do have some very interesting alchemical items and tools that are available. I will generate you a list for next time.
Okay, sounds good.
Please put that in the Discord, somebody. So
Malcolm,
put in the
take that. I'm on
Discord
arm.
that I need to uh, generate if anyone is willing to accompany us back to FNAF, and I need a list of alchemical items. Was there anything else? Was there a third thing? I think that was it, right, for the moment? Okay. Thank
Yeah.
you. So Asriel's done. That's all you wanted to do, Thacker? Check in with the alchemists, see if they've got anything interesting. I'll get you a list before next week, so that you've got time to like look at it and whatever. And anything last um from Kaldor, or is he just helping people and then going to bed?
I'm basically legitimately going to put in a hard day's work, but just spreading it around town where I see people in need, and then at the end of the day, go get a meal and go to bed.
Fantastic. All right. Well done today, everyone. It's been a fun session. I hope you have had a good time. We will be back next week with more. We probably have 1, 2, 3 sessions left. So 3 more weeks of play. And we'll be wrapping up for the year at that point. And having our Christmas and New Year breaks at that point too. So be tuning in to us. Also tune in on Thursday evening to DMs and my channel for Aeolus as we trek into the Forlorn Forest, the Forbidden Forest, the fucking awful forest, whatever you want to call it. And then on Saturday for Cyberpunk on DMNix's channel, and any of our fine folk as they pursue whatever streaming they do. So it's been good to have you all. And yeah, I'm going to flip us over to the ending screen. We're going to find someone to raid out to. Is our usual up? Okay, then we'll have a look. What else we can see? Yeah, let's look at RPG. Looks like we have Blackwater D&D. Sure, let's go and say hi to them. Let's say raid alert. So look after yourselves, everyone. Be kind to yourselves and to each other. Look after yourselves. And from me, Matt in the Hat. Until next time, catch you later.